We're just minutes away from the main card here in Mexico City. The goal tonight, have a clean show, call some great fights, tell some compelling stories, enjoy some time with some good friends. UFC Mexico City's been a blast. Let's go.
Every fight week pretty much starts the same. There's some pre-production work that gets done the week before. I like to start prepping on Monday and Tuesday. You get familiar with the fight card, you get familiar with the fighters, start looking into their history a little bit more. When's the last time they fought? Are they on a winning streak? Is it their UFC debut? Where they're from? Tie up any loose ends at the house, get some yard work done, just try to take care of the to-do list so you're not thinking about it when you're going to be gone for 4 days. Spend a bit more time with my wife and kids. You know you're going to be gone for a few days, so you really want to soak it in and enjoy it with them. And then you pack, and you make sure you have your stuff. The airport ride is pretty normal, but one of the best parts of this job is when you're driving to that airport, you could be going anywhere on the planet. There's not many broadcasting jobs like this one where the market is global on a consistent basis. You could be headed to the airport and I could be on a 1-hour flight to San Antonio or a 20-hour flight to Baku. I've always tried to keep in mind the fact that it may be routine for me, but what I get to do is really, really special.
All right, made it to Mexico City. This was the same hotel that I was in a couple of years ago. The excitement of new cities is one thing, but there's an excitement too to returning to a city that you start getting to know, at least a little bit. Mexico City is one of those cities for me. I was here in 2019. I was here in 2024. We always stay at a hotel right in this neighborhood of Polanco, which is the Beverly Hills of Mexico City. The big storyline fight-wise is Mexican athletes on the big stage as we continue to try to build that market. Noche UFC will enter its 4th year this year. We're back in Mexico on an annual basis. And of course, Brandon Moreno is still a fighting superstar. Got some work done on the plane. I feel in a great spot in terms of preparation. We've got fighter meetings tomorrow, but for now, I think I'm just gonna unpack and head to bed. One of my favorite things to do is to find a good place to go for a walk, no matter where in the world we are. And this park is one of them. Lincoln Park, right in downtown Mexico City. And they call it Lincoln Park because there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln. And there's another statue of Martin Luther King Jr. And I believe around here somewhere there's a statue of Winston Churchill. I remember being taken aback, like, I thought I'd be seeing statues of the guys that built this country. But revered are the world leaders from elsewhere, including the United States. Here's the life lesson of the morning. Most of what people might be frightened about or uneasy about is related to the unknown. It's not related to the actual danger. As you can see walking around Mexico City, it is not dangerous. People are going about their day. Mexico's been in the news, but the cartel situation these days for Mexico has been hundreds of miles outside of Mexico City. And especially in an area like this. Listen, in any big city, you can find trouble. But what I've come to realize with the UFC is that you kind of have to go looking for it. Now, in terms of work today, Thursdays are when we meet with the fighters. That's usually the first touch point with the crew. Thursday mornings at the hotel, me, the other commentators, the producers that are working the show. And that is probably the most valuable piece of research you can get You can Google search, you can watch fights, you can do so many things, but 10 minutes actually talking to the person, that will get you more than research ever could. You can get to know the fighters that are making their UFC debuts that we've never seen before. Or for fighters that we do know, you can ask them what's new, what's different, what their mindset is like at this point in their career. Because as we know, we all learn, we all grow, we all change. So our job is to figure out how these fighters have learned and grown and changed and what they're hoping to accomplish beyond winning a fight.
See? I was struggling.
No, they're
So I gotta
good.
see.
Okay, it's okay. Come on.
Sorry.
We'll get through the schedule real quick, just for everyone's awareness. Blocking there. We'll break at 2:15. We'll come back. We'll rehearse.
Huh? I'm trying out a vlog this weekend.
It's Friday of fight week, and this almost never happens. Technically, I have the day off, but not really. I don't have any official obligations. Since we're in Mexico, Spanish-speaking country, of course, I don't have to host the weigh-ins this morning. Now, I'm still going to go down to the weigh-ins.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Vamos Colombia!
Weigh-ins are a wrap, everybody made weight. Stare downs were high energy because we don't have the big stage presentation ceremonial weigh-ins this week. So all the fans that could made it to the hotel, and it got loud in here.
Loner Cabana and Brandon Moreno.
So most of my day will be spent right here at this desk. In addition to knowing the fighters, a big part of the work is writing scripts. What are scripts? Well, our fights aren't scripted, but all the elements of the show are scripted. So when we come on camera, what we say at the top of the show, when we go to locker room shots, how we're going to set up the next fight, those are all written. Leads to features. It's one of the elements that people don't really understand about television if you're not in the world. You don't just throw a headset on and say go for 6 hours. This probably isn't very exciting to watch, but this is most of what I'm going to do today.
Horrible night, Way to go, Johnny. This is a heavy old hat.
Caballero, también aquí todos viva México, caballero, por favor.
Oh, big end. Yes. Hey, that's a good look, bud. That's a good look.
Great.
Yeah.
I like it.
Since his debut in July 2023, Edgar
Fight day. Final prep is done. Did that in the morning. You learn to be comfortable with the fact that you're not going to know every single thing about every single fighter. But it doesn't stop you from watching every video you can, reading every article that you can. At some point, the notes are done, and it's time to just soak in the moment. This has been my favorite trip to Mexico City of the 3 times that I've been. Weather's been perfect, good company with some good friends. I don't get nervous anymore because I know tonight I'm going to have a great show. And I'm going to have fun with Laura and Bisping. And our crew's going to be great. And I always go into it with the energy and the feeling that the fights are going to be fantastic. And the crowd's going to be loud. I start to feel it during the day. I don't believe in jinxes. I believe in the energy and the law of attraction. that what you want to happen will come to you the more you think it will happen. Going on a walk on fight day, grabbing a coffee, feeling the city, which is different on a Saturday, right? People aren't at work, kids are out of school. You know, a place like Mexico City, the street markets are alive, and you can feel the vibe in the hotel lobby. You can feel the vibe in the city.
8 p.m. Fell asleep watching, what was I watching? No Time to Die. That new Craig James Bond. What a film that is. I fell asleep though. About half hour into it.
Joe Mart.
What's up?
Cheers, buddy. And then you get to the arena, the big, empty arena, knowing that soon it's going to be packed with screaming fans and bright lights. And the best fighters on the planet. What a life, man. What a life. What a job. Hi, Maddie.
How are you? Nice camera.
Did you buy anything? Yeah, I got a hoodie and a shirt. Mexican shirt, dude? Issues for the migration.
What's up, Fitz?
Oh,
Let's go, baby. You got the new camera?
Fitz. Hey, Fitz.
I know. Nice.
Stand up, Seth.
This guy.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, UFC Fight Night Moreno versus Kavanaugh. This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in the UFC.
Start stringing together double consistency. You're looking at a star in the making, Michael, because of how he fights, where he comes from, what he represents. He's trained extensively with Brendan Fitz. He knows what it takes to get to the top. They go to the ground, and quite a scramble, and Green ends up on his back. So Hoover with a smile and a nice job to escape. Back is down! Oh, he might be out. Green is hammering away. Close to being stopped, and there it is. King Green, still the truth serum at lightweight.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event of the evening.
This is one of my favorite parts of the night. It's between fights. It's while the main event feature is playing. It's like all the hay is in the barn. We've called 12 great fights. We've had some big moments. There's one fight left. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest story to tell. And hopefully it's the fight with the highest action and the biggest highlight.